Hi, my name is Heather Olmstead. I am the business teacher at South Middle School here in Liberal, Kansas. And the video that I posted, I really liked because I felt the teacher had very high student participation. The entire class seemed really involved, and they all seemed to be paying attention and working with her. By using the KWL chart, students have additional resources to study from or even use as notes at a later time. The district here in Liberal, we are a big AVID district. Therefore, a lot of our middle schoolers and high schoolers use Cornell notes. And I kind of feel like the Cornell notes and this KWL chart are very much similar and maybe go hand in hand with one another. I like how the teacher kind of gives it topics as guidance. Some middle schoolers or even just kids in general, they like to know that they're heading in the right direction. Sometimes they don't want to give ideas out because they don't know if it's correct or not. The KWL chart allows students to expand their thinking. They don't just settle for a quick answer. They have to think about what it is they want to know, so the teacher can really go into detail and spend more time on a particular topic or item or unit. It goes to me, if a student expresses interest in a topic, the best way to get them fully engaged is to actually go with that topic. I took a lot from the video, especially the teacher kind of had high energy and was really like pushing and asking questions to get her students involved. I sometimes find things difficult to incorporate in my applications class, but the KWL strategy was helpful because it allows me to check all my students' interests, not just in the programs, but in all the different topics. It allows me to see what my students already know. I have 7th and 8th graders and they are mixed, so some of my students are at different levels. This strategy allows me to teach my kids as individuals, and it helps me to know where I need to spend more time teaching. The way I use this in my class, I actually do this at the beginning of the semester or the beginning of like every unit, so that way it shows me what my kids know, what I need to teach, and maybe the certain topics that we don't go over in our textbook, but they still want to know more about. For example, we are turning into like a Google school. We are only going to be using Google, but my classes they've only been using Microsoft. And so I've been incorporating Google, like Google Docs, Sheets, slides, all of that into my classroom. And so therefore my students don't know anything about it. So this has really helped me try to explain to them and show them and get their interest, to kind of show them that there's always going to be something different to use, like where we have Word and Docs. By doing this, it allows me to see where my students are with the particular programs and where I need to spend most of my teaching. I like doing these as a class because I can find out what they want to learn, but it's all individual based. And I feel like in a computer or even just technology type class, I need to teach the kids individually. What one student may have an interest of, another one may already know how to do that. So it's good for me to know where I need to spend my time with each individual student on a one-on-one basis. I hope this kind of helps, and hope everyone has a great afternoon.